You're watching Tech Support Forum's YouTube channel.
Hello and welcome to Tech Support Forum's YouTube channel. This is Carpet Viz, and today I'll be doing part 2 of the Kinect for Windows Games tutorial. And if you haven't seen the previous tutorial, it would be useful to watch it, and please click the annotation above. Since my last tutorial, FAAST has been updated to version 0.1, and last time I showed you 0.9. But it shouldn't matter that much because the video came out on the day they updated. And instead of using the Zigfu dev bundle, they've made 2 different packages. And if you just install these two separately, you should be fine. This is the driver for the device itself, and these are the OpenNI and Night drivers for recognizing your movements. Installing the software itself is the same, and setting up the Kinect, everything is the same from the last tutorial. But instead of the single bundle that I showed you before, they have these 2 now. So in part 2 of the tutorial, I'll be showing you how to actually use your Kinect to assign key bindings and maybe mouse movements to actually play your games. And I'm going to open 0.1. If you've installed both those packages successfully, which is simple, it's just a normal installation, and you press connect, and it should successfully connect to your device. And some of the changes they made between 0.9 and 0.1 is support for other software. And the main thing that I noticed within FAAST is that it no longer requires the starting pose, so I can just walk up to it, and it recognizes my body instead of doing the other pose. And today I'll be showing you how to edit the configuration file so you can have your custom key commands. If you go here where it says actions, it will show you what's being inputted into the Kinect sensor and what's being translated. And right here, this is grabbed from the sample configuration file .fast.cfg, and all it's saying is that lean left 20, which is in degrees, holds the key A, and you can also just say key press, which presses the key once. And you can edit this in the fast.cfg file, and you can have your own commands, and they're all written in this format. So I can then key hold S, and then if I wanted to lean forward to make my character jump, or press the space bar and say lean forwards, even though forwards is already there. This is just a sample. Lean forwards 15 degrees, key press space, and all that does is that it presses the space bar once instead of holding it, and this can sometimes be useful, but not for what I'm going to be showing you now. So I'm just going to say don't save. And the demo I'm going to be showing you is with Minecraft, because I think that's the simplest game that I can demonstrate. And these are basically the commands that would have you that would let you play Minecraft, or just the movements, WASD. But for more advanced things, you would need your own configuration file. So I'll show you how to do that right now. Open up Notepad and make a separate Notepad window, and open up the sample fast.configuration file, and then copy everything over here so that you'll have these things, or these parameters that the program needs to read the configuration file. And the mouse is very buggy right now. It jitters because the resolution of the Kinect camera is not yet as accurate as it should be to recognize accurate mouse movements, or at least through FAAST. So if you can experiment with the mouse by saying mouse enabled 1, but I'm just going to leave it at 0 right now. And for actions, this is the main part to edit. As you can see, it's already given you WASD, which is basically what you need. But for more commands that are useful, you can go to FAAST's website itself, which I'll put the link in the description again. And if you scroll down, it'll give you a nice table with all the supported movements, and they're all listed in an action name, the type, and then the threshold, which is basically the degrees or inches that you would need. And you can see it right here. Lean left, and then 20, which is a threshold. And then you can say the special, not, well, these are special keys, but here you can see an example where you have the key that's supposed to be pressed or held after the threshold. And they all follow a similar command. And right now I'm going to be looking at how to make it click, or so I can place a block. So I'm going to look for right arm down, I should say, to mouse click, and then I can place a block in Minecraft. And all I have to do is type that into the actions folder, and then I don't have to put it in the mouse, because mouse is specifically for mouse movement. This is just an action on the mouse. So by looking at this table, this handy table, I can say right arm down, and then the parameter it says is downward distance from right hand to shoulder, and then that would be about 18 inches, I think. That's what worked last time. So key, and then I think it's mouse click, and it gives you everything right here, and you can say mouse underscore click. And the buttons, so for Minecraft, to placing a block is right click. So right arm down 18 inches from my shoulder would trigger mouse underscore click left, or no, not left, right button. And since I don't have access to actually move the mouse accurately, it may or may not press, but I think you can at least see the animation of it punching something in the air. And now we have putting down a block, and then I'll demonstrate breaking a block. So since this is down, I think breaking the block should be right arm up, or right arm forwards would be more accurate. Right arm forwards, because I'll actually have the punching movement forwards. And then forward distance from right hand to shoulder is also about 18. Forwards 18, mouse click left button. And it's already giving you WASD for lean left, lean right, forwards, backwards. I don't think I need to change that much. So I can go ahead and save this. And this is the important part. I'll name it Minecraft Kinect. And then I'll just save this as a TXT for now, and then I can go back and make it into a configuration file so that FAAST can use it. So right now you can see that I've saved this in my documents. And then all you have to do is change the extension to CFG, and it will give you this warning, and I'll say yes, and you get this notepad icon, and it says CFG file. And now all you have to do is, you don't have to put it in the FAAST folder, but you can if you're going to be using it frequently. And right now it's been using the events from this file, so all you have to do is say load, and load a new configuration file. It'll automatically look for it, and you can browse your thing, but since FAAST was here before, it automatically opens to that folder. And I'm going to load minecraft.cfg, and you can see these actions, and this window will automatically update with all the actions that have happened so far. But nothing's happened, so it only gives you what's supposed to happen. And I will try to show you mouse. It doesn't exactly work, but I'll at least try to show you how to set it up once they do update it. And a good way to test is that, I mentioned this in the previous video, all that FAAST does is that it translates your body movements into a key.
This has been another great presentation from the Tech Support Forum YouTube channel. Go to our website at www.techsupportforum.com for all your IT inquiries.